chapter 12, Canto 1 of the Srimad Bhagavatam, in which we discussed about King Parikshit's birth. Now he was born to the family of the Kurus, that is the Pandavas, they were there, and naturally King Yudhishthir, who was the king of that entire clan, he was giving his own understanding about the subject. And we discussed about how the natal charts are drawn and various other things. Now, in India, we have a system where we call the priests to the house, who will then come and bless. They will say the prayers and other things, and they will bless the entire place up, including the person who is born. In a simple household in India, we perform pujas like Satyanarayan Puja or Graha Shanti. Or when you go to a new house, if you build a new house, you do some kind of a prayer, isn't it? That is called the Graha Pravesh. Now, when you do a Graha Pravesh, you normally call a priest. Now, if you have built a house in another town, let us say, you are from one place and you have built a house in another town, is it important to ask around and find out who is a good priest over there? Even when you are employed in a company, the company wants to know your antecedents. Don't they do that? You want to know how good you are in your job and whether you are really worth it. Otherwise, why should a person employ you? And there are lots of people who get employed because of influence. Now, a person who is employed by influence is normally worth that place. As it is happening in politics and our normal life also, if you employ somebody who is not qualified, but is because of some father's influence, mother's influence, some grandfather's influence, or some outside influence, or because of certain position in a society, he is a rich man's son, so we appoint him. Now, these are not the right ways of doing anything. There should be something worth it. So, in a similar manner, when we are appointing priests, even for a marriage, we have priests who conduct marriages, isn't it? So, naturally, when we are conducting the marriage ceremony, we want a known priest who is going to understand who you are and who the spouse is, the bride is, or the bridegroom is, isn't it? So there is an understanding. In a similar manner, all the past ceremonies were conducted by known people. So you have seen all the great sages and saints have come for Parikshit's naming ceremony and various other ceremonies. So we had done till verse 15. So today we will start from the next verse, that is verse 16 onwards. We are doing Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 12, verse 16. The Brahmanas said, the spotless sun has been restored by the all-powerful and the all-pervasive Lord Vishnu, the personality of Godhead, in order to oblige you. He was saved when he was doomed to be destroyed by an irresistible supernatural weapon. For this reason, verse 17, for this reason the child will be well known in the world as one who is protected by Sri Krishna himself. O most fortunate one, there is no doubt that the child will become a first-class devotee and will be qualified with all good qualities. So here you will find that the sages are looking towards this child and giving their own verdict. Why was Parikshit saved by Sri Krishna in the womb of Uttara? Why? There must be some very grand reason why this was done. Why does God save some people and not save some others? There has to be some reason, isn't it? So even in the last chapter, we heard about Ashwatthama being let go. Have you heard about this or no? Ashwatthama has gone and killed all the children. Okay, He was shorn of the jewel and he was asked to go in the wild. Basically, Ashwatthama was let go. Who saved him? Again, Sri Krishna said to him that he is a Brahmana, he needs to be saved. He is the son of the Guru. And the son of the Guru needs to be saved. And this is a very important thing which we need to understand, that there are some people, some things happening for some reason. We don't have actually any understanding of why this is so. How many people understand why somebody is given more money, somebody is given less money, somebody is given a big house, somebody is not given a big house? There is a very grand reason for it. Some people think that it is because of the karma which they have done in their last life. Some people have some other way of understanding. We are not supposed to go into all these things because we have a very tiny understanding, very, very small. So what are we actually supposed to do? We are supposed to accept a lot of things. When you are in poverty, are you not accepting poverty? Yes, you have to strive hard to become big, naturally. When you have failed in an examination, that is bound to be. Are you supposed to strive hard in your next examination so that you can pass it? Yes or no? See, striving and working hard and putting efforts is your job. You can't just say that I didn't get it. Correct? Many a times this happens. Even Sri Krishna, who is God Almighty himself, has he not given maybe 100 chances, 100 sins for his enemy? He gave so many times, said to him that it's okay if I let you go. Shishupal, isn't it? So Shishupal was let go. Does he mean that he did not try the next time? He tried, isn't it? Again, he knew that a time will come when I will have to kill him. Correct? In a similar manner, you will find that there are endless stories. Even Robert Bruce of Scotland had to sit in a cave and see the spider go up and down many times. Finally, he was able to conquer England. He was the king of Scots and he conquered England. So this is, you have to keep on doing it. See, one thing is there when you accept that you are a dead person or you are a lost person, you are a worthless person, and give up. But is that what God is telling you? That is as per the karma. Let us say that as per karmic debt, you are supposed to be poor. That is a prarabdha karma. Acceptance of that prarabdha karma and just doing what you are supposed to do is a job of a sage or a saint, not you. Are you a sage or a saint? You are an average human being. So an average human being's job is not to become a saint or anything like that. You have to continue to do more, isn't it? That means what are you going to do? You have to strive hard in this world. And when you strive hard, you perform more karmas, isn't it? That is called the new karma. That is called kriyaman or agami karma. Is agami karma from the previous life? No. Agami means futuristic. Kriyaman, futuristic. So futuristic karma you are supposed to do. Unless and until you have decided that no, I don't want to do any karma. I want to become a sage, a saint, a sannyasi or something like that and give up. Are you interested in that? Giving up? Then you have to leave your family and everybody and go away to the jungles. Are you willing to do that? The answer is no. You want to live in this world. You want to eat like a normal person. You want to live like a normal person. You want a house. You want your family. You want your children. You want a very good, happiness in your life. Isn't that what you are striving for? You are not looking to become a sannyasi. See, please understand one thing. Nobody in devotional path is asked to become a sannyasi. Is this clear, very clear to you all? In the path of devotion, Sri Krishna never says that you have to become a sannyasi. which means you will keep on doing karma, yes or no? But you are not supposed to be bothered about it. Why? Because your job is only to do your duty. You have a duty which you are supposed to do. And duty to whom? If you want to be a devotee of Sri Krishna, then the duty is to Krishna only. I hope you get this clear. Not to your husband, your wife, your children, your family, your mother, your father, your society, your house, your dog, your whatever. No. You are mistaken. Devotion is to Sri Krishna. Your job is to become a devotee of Sri Krishna, be completely devoted to him. Now when you are completely devoted to him, your regular duties also have to be performed. So suppose you are a wife. You can say, I am a devoted wife. Will you say these words? If you are not a devoted wife, then you are a great person. Then you are going all over the town. So you say you are a devoted wife to your husband. Is this what you are saying? Yes or no? When you are devoted to your husband, are you allowing your children to behave whichever way they feel like, or are you also taking care of them? Right? Are you also taking care of your mother-in-law, father-in-law, husbands, mother, father, your own mother, father, your children, your grandchildren, whoever it might be? Are you taking care of the people around you or no? Aunts, uncles, or whoever, the society. Are you not bothered about your children's school and all that? Yeah. Then how can you say you are devoted to your husband? But you will still say you are devoted to your husband, isn't it? And these are duties. The rest of them are duties. Got it? I hope you understand. You are not married to your mother-in-law, father-in-law, your children and all that. No, you are devoted to only your husband, but you are supposed to do duty towards the world. So even in devotion to Sri Krishna, you should be devoted to Sri Krishna only. And every other person in this world that is related to you could be your husband, could be your mother-in-law, father-in-law, your own mother, father, your children, whoever it might be. They are a part of the Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Got the answer? You are supposed to take care of them like that. They are nobody to you. They are just a part of the big Kutumba that you have. Like you have your Kutumba otherwise. Here also it's the same thing. So I hope you got the point very clear. So in a similar manner, you are supposed to take care. So devotion means this. I hope you get the point. Don't mix up devotion by, oh, I want to become a sannyasi. Sannyasi means you are giving up everything. So you will perform karma. This is a part of life. So you have to strive hard. You can't say, I don't understand. Can you say those words? I don't understand. You can't. Today, you may be a young person, a 10-year-old, 12-year-old. Do you know driving? Answer is no. Later on, you may have to give a driving test. You may hate driving. Hate. You may not even want to be a part of this, I don't want a car, I don't want to drive. But then today, traveling is important or no? At least tomorrow, if your child is so sick and lying in bed, maybe at deathbed, don't you want to take your car out and go to the hospital? Or you are not even going to do that? Is it important for you? You have a driving license. You don't like driving. But are you going to do that? Yes or no? The answer is yes. So many a times you have to do things which you may not like. The children may say, I don't like numbers. I don't like ABCD. As a mother, will you say it is okay? You don't have to like. You can become Tarzan boy. You can just jump from one branch to the other and you can say, like that and talk like a monkey. Is that what you will tell your child to do? No. You want your child to learn, even if the child is very difficult, even if the child is autistic, don't you want your child to learn? Now you are a grown-up person. You have made efforts even to your autistic child so that the child can learn. Is that correct or no? Were you frustrated with it? Yes, many a times a mother and a father are frustrated with an autistic child because they can't cope up with it. But did you give up? So in this world also, there are lots of people who may say, I don't understand numbers, I don't understand ABCD, I don't understand this, I don't understand that. Is it important to teach them? You can't just say, no, I know everything. No. Learn. So in the similar manner, this world has been made in such a manner that the person has to be blessed. Okay? And sometimes the God gives a blessing. So in Sri Krishna's world, he had blessed the child by saving him. Do you know another story which we were doing in another book, where the child was also saved and then he saves his father? You remember? Ashtavakra. Ashtavakra was cursed by his own father. But he was born by the grace of God. He was bent in 8 places. But he was blessed by God to be born as a very, very intelligent person. Did he not save his father later on? Father's name was Kaloha. He was put, he was taken away to another world. You remember that story? He had to go to another world and bring him back. The punishment was given by Janaka. That all these people who cannot answer me have to be put in jail. And the Lord of the ocean then came and took everybody away. You know the story by now, correct? And it is Ashtavakra who comes and answers and brings his father up. Is that correct or no? So that is a blessing. Even if the child is born autistic, even if the child is like an Ashtavakra, even if they are very badly bent and all the wrong things are there, maybe they have polio or whatever, don't bother your head about it. They are born, isn't it? They are still living, isn't it? It's our duty to take care of them. That's it, period. Got it? So, here these sages are describing Parikshit. Parikshit is a very lucky person, they said. Why? Because he was saved by Sri Krishna himself. So there is no doubt about it. He is going to become a first-class devotee of Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna saved him. So he has become a first-class devotee of Sri Krishna. Now I want to ask you this question. Today, if something is happening to your life, maybe your father is dying, your mother is dying, something or the other is happening, yourself dying in the ocean, or something very dangerous is happening, and by the will of God, by the will of the Guru, you are saved. Does this line qualify that they will become the first-class devotees? It doesn't work like that in the world today. These are the same people who will curse the Guru and go away. They are saved, but they don't remember. They come for asking children, but they don't remember. They come to ask for money, a good married life, or whatever that they require, and then they completely forget. The father will come begging and say, Oh, I want my daughter to get married. You want your daughter to get married? Okay. But when the daughter gets married and has children also, they are still not thankful for it. Why? We call them Kritagya, somebody who doesn't stand for it. But you have to become like Parikshit, who will remember and who will become a first-class devotee. See, there is a lot of things that happen in the future. Nobody knows this. It is not that the only time that they got saved, there is going to be a million other instances that is going to happen to them. Not that they will not happen. Something like that will definitely be there in the future. Don't you think so? Then where will they go? Sai Baba of Shirdi? Where will you go? Very funnily, there is one very big instance. People go to one sage. And when they go to that sage, everybody is begging from him. Okay, please, Guruji, I want this, I want this. This is a real story. The sage says, see, I am about to die. I don't have much energy left in this world. But I have given my Uttardayitva to this other sage who is sitting over here. Ask him. Many a time people have the ego. They don't ask. That ego will not take the person anywhere. And that is the reason why it is important to follow what is being said to the T. Alright? So, Yudhishthir is now hearing all these sages and saints. They are giving Ashirvad to the child. He is already blessed by Sri Krishna before he was born. I hope you get that. The good king Yudhishthir inquired, O great souls, will he become as saintly as a king, as pious in his very name, and as famous, as glorified in his achievements as others who appeared in this great royal family? The learned Brahmana said, O son of Pritha, the child shall be exactly like King Ishwaku, son of Manu, in maintaining all those who are born, and as far as following the Brahmanical principles, especially in being true to his promise, he shall exactly be like Rama, the personality of Godhead, son of Maharaj Dasharatha. The child will be munificent donor of charity and protector of the surrendered, like the famous King Sibi of Usinara country, and he will expand the name and fame of his family like Bharata, the son of Maharaj Dushyanta. Amongst great bowmen, the child will be as good as Arjuna. He will be irresistible as fire and as unsurpassable as the ocean. Now here, these sages and saints, do you remember the names of those sages and saints? I have given you the names of some of the greatest saints of all times. Like Atri Muni and all, everybody was there, no, isn't it? Vashishta was there, Vishwamitra was there, everybody was there. And when the king is asking them, since he was already blessed by Sri Krishna, what do you think his future is going to be? So the sages say, he is going to become a very benevolent king, like his forefathers. There were forefathers. He is going to be like Sri Ram also, a very straight king. He is going to be very kind and compassionate. He will donate to charity. He will be a very good king who will take care of the kingdom, the people in the kingdom. Basically, somebody who is going to be exactly like Sri Ram, maybe. So he will be a great Dhanurdhara also, like Arjuna. he is going to be like all those qualities that are mentioned as a good human being. The question which was asked was, are the signs good enough? See, normally what happens is the child is blessed at birth itself. Many a times this happens. The child is always blessed at birth. These great sages and saints will come and bless the child. In a similar manner, when there is any great ceremony to be done, even if it is a marriage, the blessings have to be given. It is not presents which are important. Human beings in today's day and age are looking forward for presents. Yesterday we were talking about somebody who is having the shower, some shower ceremony or something like that. They are telling them what gifts to buy. The blessing is important, not gifts. I hope you get the point. Even in your marriage, blessing is important. Got it? Even when you buy a new house, it's a blessing which is important. Ask yourself this question. Have you got a blessing or no? So then that thing doesn't work properly. Then you cannot blame the society for it or the other people for it. If you have already started a construction or something without the proper blessings, how are you going to progress in your life? So we go to the people's houses even after marriage. The couple will go to some people's houses, grandmother, grandfather, whoever it might be, and take blessings over there, isn't it? You may say, why should I go? I don't care for those people. I got married in a court. You got married in a court? But in the court also, did people come to bless you or no? If they have not come, then there is something really wrong. It may not affect you, you may say, oh, nothing wrong, I don't believe in all this nonsense. Don't believe, it does not matter. It does not matter if somebody is not believing it. Their destiny will play out very nicely. Their future children, their entire lineage is going to be completely in ruins. Can you understand this? It's a cautionary note. I am not threatening anybody over here. I am just telling you, cautioning you. It is always better to take Ashirwad. So even when I left on my spiritual journey, I took the blessings of my own mother. I was already told in 2006 that you can leave and go. It's not that I have not taken. The permissions are important. The blessings are important. Don't be under the impression that blessings are not important. Because it's not just you. Your entire life and your future lifetimes and your progeny, your entire children and all those, their life is important. Don't be a self-centered person and have your ego in the way. I hope you get the point. So the blessings of the elderly, the blessings of the sages is important. Not a temple priest. I have seen idiots in this world. That temple priest is 20 years old or 25 years old. He has taken some degree and some certificate from some place, and they will go and touch his feet. That person is not even worthy of it. He is a temple priest. You have a gardener. Okay, the gardener's feet should not be touched Just because he is putting water to the plants. Are you doing that in your life? No, no. You have a cook who is looking after the kitchen. Do you go and touch his feet and every morning and say, please bless me? Okay. You do that? No, no. Likewise, these are people who do prayers in the temples. I am talking of sages and saints. These people are very, old people. They have become enlightened masters. They are great. They have knowledge. And they are known for what they are. Like, your parents may be going to some Babaji or somebody like that. Go. Does not matter. Take the Ashirwad. It does not really matter. They may have Guru or you may have a Guru. Go for that. That is important. See, for whatever that you do in your life, blessings are important. Without blessing, if you do something, it will have no value. So that is why these sages and saints are talking about all the good blessings, so that he will turn out into somebody great. Now, somebody asked me a question. This question was, a blessing is given. Okay? But the person turns out bad. Does it happen or no? Right? So you have been given a blessing. God is blessing you. He is saying, Ayushman Bhava, everything will be nice with you, you will do well and all that. He is blessing you. Now you do well in your life. You are a good human being. Are you using the blessing properly? Are you using it properly? So you can do well in your life, right? Now, somebody comes to me and asks for a blessing. I give him the blessing. The blessing is, on whomsoever's head you put your hand, that person will die. So the person who is blessed wants to put hand on your head. Is it called misusing the blessing? So if you are blessed to be good, you have to be good and make use of it. Don't misuse a blessing. People misuse the blessing. One thing I will have to qualify over here. This is very important for people. Please understand this. There is a very beautiful story in the Sai Satcharit. The Sai Satcharit story says, when the child was born, the mother had said to the God that I will offer this to you when my child is hale and hearty. The child was hale and hearty. The mother dies. Now who is supposed to offer? The child has grown up now. Are they supposed to offer, yes or no? But if the child is offering, but who had promised? The mother. So it is the mother's offering, not the child's offering. I hope you are getting that clear. The mother had said so, that is why they are offering, this person is offering on behalf of the mother. Is he going to get the credit for it? No way. If you are paying your father's loan, it is your father's loan which is getting minused. It's not your loan. Isn't that correct? But when you are going to meet this deity or this guru, you are giving your mother's blessing. Why are you going empty-handed? I hope you get the point. So, this was a very funny instance where the person, he brings the breast, small breast made of gold at the feet of Sai Baba and offers it. Baba looks at him and says, no, these breasts were not supposed to be offered to me. These were to be offered to that Devi over there. So go give it to her. So the person has to take that and give it to that Devi. So it's always correct to offer to the right person also. Now in that, does it show his charity is mother's charity? So he is giving it on behalf of the mother. So mother's sins, if there are any sins, will get minused. Are his sins going to get minused? So if you are paying your EMI for your father, it's your father's EMI. For your child, it's your child's EMI. For you, it's your EMI. Got the point or no? Whosoever's loan you are paying. Right? Suppose you are paying your husband's bills. It is the husband's bills you are paying, not yours. I hope you are getting that point. Credit cards, bills and all will come. You are paying your husband's bill, not yours. So if you are taking away the sin of your mother, it's the mother's sin that is getting minus, not yours. This is a thing which you need to understand. So these sages are blessing the child for becoming a very good human being who will be very charitable. So the king who is Parikshit tomorrow has to be charitable. What the point or no? So it is the onus is important. We have to define onus. So this definition of onus is extremely important. People don't understand this. This is not a wedding ceremony. You see how a wedding ceremony is done. I don't know how many of you know this. Suppose you have a married daughter or you have a daughter who is elder, like a 40 years old, 50 years old. And now they are supposed to go for one wedding. The father and the mother, they are a little bit of that, conjuice people. They don't want to give. So they say to the daughter, oh, you don't have to give. I am giving. That doesn't work, sir. No. Your father and mother are not paying for you. Are you earning? Are you working? Are you a grown-up person? Then your duty is also to give. Don't think that they have given on your behalf. There is nothing like that. You also owe. I hope you get the point. These people, they have this dirty habit of going to the temple. 10 people will go, 10 people will go. And then the elderly person will say, I am going to put 5,000 rupees on behalf of everybody. Sorry, it's not allowed. 5,000 rupees on behalf of everybody. But every person is eating as much as they want, no? Or only one person is eating. When you go to the temple, you take prasada. When you take prasada, do you take for everybody or you take only for one person? So don't be a mean person. Whoever is there, they can also give. I hope you get the point. Somebody doesn't want to give, it's their funeral, it's not yours. Your job is to give. Please understand, somebody else cannot give in favor of you if you are alive. If you are not alive and you are not earning and things like that, that's a different story. But are you alive? Are you there? So you also owe to that place. So don't think that my father has put money, so why should I put? No, please don't do that. You go to the temple or you go to any place, holy place, your charity is being considered, not your father's charity. Your father will not be born as your father in your next life. I hope you get the point. Your father may be born as a dog and you may be born as a cat. How can that father be your father then? That's a dog, no? A dog cannot be a father of a cat, no? I hope you get that much amount in your head. If you have kukarma, there is a problem. Your karma has to be good. And it is your karma, not somebody else's. So next time don't think, hey, too many, I have put in on your behalf. Oh, no. You are also eating, no? Or that person is eating on your behalf. I hope you get the point. So it is this child who has been blessed. So he will get the benefit. Do you get the point? Doesn't mean that somebody else will get the benefit just because he is blessed. The child will be strong as a lion and as worthy as a shelter at the Himalaya mountains. He will be forbearing like the earth and is tolerant as his parent. The child will be like his grandfather Yudhishthira or Brahma in equanimity of mind. He will be munificent like the Lord of Kailasa hill, Shiva. And he will be resort to everyone like the Supreme Personality of Godhead Narayana, who is even the shelter of the goddess of fortune. The child will be almost as good as Lord Sri Krishna by following his footsteps. In magnanimity, he will become as great as King Rantideva, and in religion, he will be like Maharaj Yayati. Now, all these names that are coming, do you want to know their stories also? Then you have to sit for all these. Srimad Bhagavatam, okay? I'm not going to tell you stories just now. Yayati Maharaj ne kya kiya? What did Yayati do? Or no? You have to wait, no? Mission Impossible 1, Mission Impossible 2, Mission Impossible 3, Mission Impossible 4. Or in Mission Impossible, I have to tell you stories of everything, is it? No. So you have to wait. Stories will come later on. So they are giving blessings to the child that how he has to be. Like his grandfather, like his father, everybody, like all the good stuff. He's going to have equanimity of mind. Like Brahmaji. And don't ask me how. I still don't know how it is done. Brahmaji having equanimity of mind is a very difficult subject. He got lost. Last time when I was doing satsang, did you not hear me? Saraswati. And then even Parvati. What, this person has no equanimity of mind. But yeah. So all the gods allow them. Okay, chala, chalta. Okay. Sanction like that. So yeah. So he is going to have equanimity of mind like these great folks. Like Yudhishthir. I never knew Yudhishthir had equanimity of mind. If he had equanimity of mind, he would have stopped this war. He would have not allowed people to lay their hands on his wife. There are lots of things which go wrong. Equanimity of mind is when you don't get upset. So, the child will be like Bali Maharaj in patience, a staunch devotee of Lord Krishna like Prahlad Maharaj, a performer of many Ashwamedh Yagyas, sacrifices, and a follower of the old and the experienced men. This brings us to the Way of Life program. The follower of experienced men, old. So we are talking about the old theories only, no? Your modern theories are not going to work over here. So you have to learn the ancient arts also. Okay? So first you have to understand all this. Then you have to imbibe on it. Be a part of it. And then only things will work for you. So he is being given a blessing that he is going to be like Bali Maharaj, a great king. He is going to be like Prahlada, who was a great devotee of Sri Krishna himself. I'm sure you know the story. Like I said, this part of the feature film will be next time, or the next time. Because Bali Maharaj's story is there in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, so how he behaves, what he does, how is the Narsimha avatar coming into the picture, all these stories are there in the future. Just now we are only focused on Parikshit. And he is getting the blessings. Alright, the child will be the father of kings who will be like sages for world peace and for the sake of religion. He will be chastiser of the upstarts and the quarrelsome one. Today we require this person, no? A lot of wrong things are happening in this world. Nobody has peace. So we require somebody like that. So, after hearing about his death, which will be caused by the bite of the snake bird sent by the son of Brahmana, he will get himself freed from all material attachments and surrender unto the personality of God, taking shelter of him. So, they are giving a heads up. Can you understand? When it is going to happen, when he grows up, he becomes a king, he becomes a very great king, and then he goes to the jungle and then he is doing all those things. And he gets cursed by the son of the sage. Remember that? So when he gets cursed by the son of the sage, that time this happens. And that is the reason why. But he is blessed by all these great sages and saints over there. So we will stop over here, which is verse 27. All right?